All right, we are back with another Prize Picks video, and oh boy, did I jinx us. I don't remember the last time we went under 50%, but we got absolutely crushed today. Definitely wasn't our best day, even knowing when our taco didn't barely even got halfway. So definitely a bounce back spot for us. Brandon Miller barely got over point 0.1, got over. So we lucked out with one green here. Bam was a push. Had a whole fourth quarter to get that second rebound. Didn't get there. Brooke Lopez was one of the most popular plays of the day across all of YouTube for good reason. He's been crushing this line. Solid matchup against Miami. Tatum, if you would have told me that the Celtics were going to score 124 points and that Tatum was going to shoot 50% from the floor, I probably would have bet $1 million that he gets this line. Just didn't get there. It was kind of the Jaylen Brown show. Everyone kind of did a little bit of everything on the Celtic squad, and then Sabonis hooks us. So rough day, but definitely a bounce back spot for us. And damn, did I jinx us? But if you're new, guys, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We rip out daily content like this. Today, there'll probably be 2 videos just because I'm up late and found an opportunity to get you guys some plays early. Now, I do want to preface this going into like the games right now. The only games we're seeing right now are these first 3. So Lakers, Pistons, Wizards, Magic, Suns, Raptors, and then Philly. And then we're not seeing anything after that. We're not seeing Pelicans. We're not seeing Utah, Memphis, any of these other games are still not there, whether it's because some of these guys are on back-to-backs, so maybe they don't know if anyone's going to be sitting out for that, or we just don't have the lines yet just because they're later games. Obviously, injury news plays into that as well. So we're running off like 3.5 games here, but I found some value, so wanted to bring that to you guys. Also, Discord is up. Link is in the description down below. Can't thank you guys enough. We already have over 40 people in the Discord. That bug is still being worked out. I'm talking to the support team, so don't try to join the exclusive club just yet. I'm kind of active in the free chat right now anyway, but don't do the exclusive until we get that bug figured out where you guys can get the free trial. Once I get that free trial working, you guys will be able to try the exclusive whenever you want for 7 days, totally free. So yeah, really happy about the Discord being up and running. But yeah, let's jump into the board, kind of see what we got, and go from there. Gonna go chronologically. Again, don't have too many plays, so we're going to bring you guys 4 for right now. And then if you guys want, I'd love to make another video. I probably will anyway, but definitely hype that up if you want a second video when all the games are on the board. So let's go with our first play. Again, going chronologically here. All these are going to be earlier games anyway. But let's go with D'Angelo Russell. We got him at 2.5 rebounds. Going to go over this. Pretty low line for him as he's been hitting it pretty consistently. Now, I will say for these first few plays, I'm going really based off history and the odds. The matchups aren't the best in the world, but we'll talk a little bit about that. D'Angelo Russell, we're going to over his 2.5 rebounds, and we see that he's gone over this in 78% of the games so far this year. Love to see that. 14 of 18 games. On top of that, AD and LeBron are game time decisions. Now, they kind of always are game time decisions, so I assume both of them play. LeBron is the actually questionable. AD is probable. So if LeBron doesn't play, a little more minutes for D'Angelo Russell there. And he pretty consistently gets over this, and when he misses, he's just missing at this 2 line. So pretty much a shoo-in to get at least 2 rebounds. If he gets that third, he's been killing that. So 2023, the matchup, talked about that, though. Detroit doesn't allow a whole bunch of rebounds to point guards, though. It's actually not bad. It goes from red to green. They were 4th ranked overall, 21st ranked to giving up to point guards at 6.66. So, yeah, like that spot for D'Angelo Russell. The matchup actually looks pretty solid. History looks really good. I would not be surprised if this gets taken off the board, but that's what we get for taking early value. Now, in terms of the odds, let's jump over to OddsJam. Any of these tools, guys, Outlier, OddsJam, RotoWire, any of those you want to try, they all have free trials. Go in the description down below and click my links to let them know that I sent you there. Helps me out. And again, you guys should be having using these tools. They'll pay for themselves very quickly. So let's go to D'Angelo Russell. Find his page real quick. Open up that, apply, and we do see that rebounds line is his number 1 line. 53.8% chance to go over. Love to see that. Minus 140 on FanDuel, minus 135, minus 140 on BetMGM. So very favored to go over this line. All of minus 130s or above. And yeah, really going to take advantage of this value here, and that dealer line's looking real nice. So that's our first one. Again, going to bring you guys 4. Staying in the same game here, going to go to the other side of the court. Also realizing we have a bunch of guards in this video. Going to go to Cade Cunningham and going to go to his turnovers line at 3.5. Going over here. Big usage player for that Pistons team. Obviously on a bad team, he kind of gets under the radar in terms of how good he is. But let's go to his turnovers line. Doesn't mean he's bad to get more turnovers. Most of the best players in the league get a bunch of turnovers just because they handle the ball a bunch. So Cade Cunningham, we're going to go to his turnovers line. If we can find it here, 3.5 turnovers, and very similarly to D'Angelo Russell, crazy history of going over this line so far this year. 13 of 17 games going over this. Love to see that. But in this case, not loving the matchup as much. Turnovers allowed for the Lakers is ranked 9th at 12.9. To point guards, that actually goes down to 3rd rank at 2.4. But again, we see him handle the ball a ton. He does have matchup history, but these were back in 2021, so not going to look too much into those. But yeah, should crush this line, especially if this game stays close. If one of those guys actually do sit, LeBron or AD, that gives the Pistons a little bit even of a boost to keep this thing close. But obviously anything can happen. And if they get blown out, I kind of think Cade has turnovers anyway in that case. The defense turned up for the Lakers. So game script looks pretty good as well. So yeah, really liking this. Pretty consistent, around 35 minutes per game. I think that's what he gets tonight. And yeah, crushing this line. So let's go over to Odds Jam, see what we got over there, and see what the other sportsbooks are saying. So Cade Cunningham, let's go to apply. And we got that turnovers line right there, 3.5, 53.3% chance to hit. So definitely still liking that. Anything over 53 with other data points is very solid. Minus 130, DraftKings minus 135, BetMGM minus 137 on Caesars. So really liking this spot for Cade. Again, talked about his usage rate, his matchup here. Definitely not the best, but everything else checks out with him hitting this line consistently, game script, and everything like that. So Cade Cunningham is going to be our second play. Moving along here, staying in that 7 o'clock slot of games. Going to go to Jordan Poole. Wizards are playing Orlando. So if you're not, keeping track with the NBA and you've known Orlando's been pretty bad in recent years, they've been killing it. They're 12-5, guys. They are one of the better teams in the East, and that's because of their defense. So I'm going to go under this Jordan Poole line at 18.5. Obviously, he's had a very weird season. Has been horrible most of the year. Had 3 great games recently. But going under here for him, as he had a dud, just in his last game. Go to Jordan Poole over on Outlier, kind of see what he's been doing so far this year. Go to that 18.5 line right here. And then we see why it's a pretty good play. A lot of sportsbooks have this at 17.5. If we move that to 18.5, the under goes to minus 135. 7 of the last 10 games he's gone under. 10 of the 16 games in 2023 he's gone under this, and love to see his matchup here. Orlando ranked 5th in giving up points to shooting guards. They're ranked 10th, so still in this green here. 26.5 points to shooting guards. That's not starting shooting guards. That's shooting guards throughout the whole game. So definitely a solid matchup. Again, Orlando's very solid defensively. They're kind of versatile. All these guys are like bigger players at the positions. So yeah, really liking this. These games, I'm kind of thinking are outliers. He got hot, and he's a streaky player, and he's kind of back down to his what he's been doing pretty much all year. Only had 10 against Detroit last year, another scrappy defensive team. So yeah, really liking this spot for him. It's also a 10-point spread. Orlando's been killing it. Wizards suck. So if this game gets out of hand, that's another kind of good game script play. So everything checks out on Outlier. Let's see what we're getting for his value on other sports books here. Go to Jordan Poole. Go ahead and click apply. And looks like we got that points line right up top, 53.17% chance to hit. And we see pretty much every other sportsbook has it at 17.5. And it's not even that bad of odds to go under that. FanDuel's got this at minus 120 to go under the 17.5 line. So again, wouldn't be surprised if this line gets bumped down to 17.5, but got to take advantage of that value at 18.5. So Jordan Poole is our third play. And let's get one more play in here for us. And let's go to Dennis Schroder, the German. 7.5 rebounds and assists. We're going to go over here for Schroder. Go into his outlier page, see what he's been doing so far this year, and kind of check out his matchup. Dennis Schroder. Find his rebounds and assists line right here, and we see another game he's just been, another play that he's just been crushing this. 13 of 18 games, 72% chance, or not chance, but 72% of the games he's gone over this. Really liking to see that. But again, another one just like the Poole, or not the Poole line, the Cade Cunningham line. Not the best matchup in the world against Phoenix. They don't allow a whole bunch of rebounds. They don't allow a ton of assists. Schroeder's going to do most of his damage in the assist department. Obviously, was killing it at the beginning of the year. Came back down to earth recently, but he can get this line just in assists alone, and he can also get this line in rebounds alone. So definitely a good spot for him against point guards. Is a little bit better, 12th in assists, so more middle of the road in the rebounds. It's 7th, so not the worst matchup in the world, but not the best for sure. But again, 13, 18 games he's gone over this, so really liking this spot for him. And odds are also saying the same thing. So let's go over to Odds Jam, kind of check what these other sports books are saying about him. And yeah, Schroeder, go ahead and apply that. And it looks like we got that rebounds and assist line right up top, 53.81% chance. So definitely love to see that. 136 minus 136 on FanDuel, minus 137 on Caesars. Bovada's got a minus 145. So again, taking advantage of these value plays we're getting on PrizePicks, and OddsJam makes that very easy to do. An outlier, being able to see all these different data points, how they've been doing so far this year. When these guys are working together, it's a recipe for success for sure. RotoWire, if you haven't used this, lets you know about injuries. Now it is so late right now that's not actually showing up as today, but when it is today, you can check on-off court stats when people are injured, projected minutes, and everything like that. And they even have a projection model for PrizePicks right here. So that's why I make a lot of my soccer plays, like interceptions. They got PrizePicks out of 0.5. RotoWire's got projections right here. So all these tools in unison make for very easy sports betting and profitable sports betting. So that's our 4 plays. Again, let me know if you want to see another video when all the picks are on the board or all the games are on the board. I'm sure we'll find more value throughout the day. But let's go run through them real quick. D'Angelo Russell over 2.5 rebounds. Cade Cunningham over 3.5 turnovers. Jordan Poole under 18.5 points. And then Dennis Schroder, the German, over 7.5 rebounds and assists. So that will do it. Definitely click the link for the Discord to join that. We do, the free video plays, obviously. We have the general chat going. Want to see that, get even more and more active as more people join. And then we also been doing a community play. Again, it's 1 day old, where we kind of vote on the superstars from each team, who we think is going to have big games. And then we'll do like a 2, 3, 4-man play, depending on who gets the votes there. So it's been pretty fun so far, just again, 1 day. And can't wait to get that exclusive channel up and running. Again, don't subscribe to that just yet. I want to be able to get you guys a free trial for 7 days so you can try it out, see if you like it. And that's when you get access to all my slips, everything I'm playing on PrizePicks, on Underdog. I've been killing it on Underdog, so excited to get you guys those plays. But that will do it. Let's make some money tonight, guys, and peace out.